Danielle Campbell, best known as Davina Claire from the originals, brings the same vibrant energy to real life as she does to the screen. On this day, she wasn't facing supernatural chaos, but enjoying an outdoor music festival with friends. The sun was shining, the field was alive with music and laughter, and Danielle was in her element, carefree, creative, and full of joy. She moved through the crowd, soaking up the atmosphere, snapping photos, and savoring the moment. The plan was simple: enjoy the music, eat great food, and make memories. It was the kind of day you wish could last forever, sun-drenched, happy, and seemingly perfect. Danielle's adventurous spirit thrived in these moments, finding beauty in both the grand and the simple. The festival was a celebration of friendship and music, a page in her book of life. Every laugh and every song reinforced the perfection of the day. But as the hours passed, the sky began to hint at a change. No one suspected that Mother Nature was about to turn this perfect day into an unforgettable adventure. Sometimes, the best stories begin when you least expect them. The shift was subtle, a cool breeze, a sudden rustle in the trees. Danielle and her friends noticed the sky darkening, gray clouds creeping in where blue had been. The festival's energy shifted from carefree to cautious as the sun disappeared behind a veil of purple clouds. The air grew heavy, the pressure dropping, a storm was brewing. Danielle exchanged nervous glances with her friends, the distant rumble of thunder confirming their fears. The music faded beneath the sound of the approaching storm. People began to gather their things, eyes fixed on the sky. The wind picked up, sending napkins and paper plates skittering across the field. Then, a single cold raindrop landed on Danielle's arm, a warning shot. The crowd tensed, realizing the adventure was about to take a wild turn. The festival's carefree mood was gone, replaced by anticipation and a hint of excitement. Danielle braced herself, ready for whatever came next. The storm was no longer a distant threat, it was here. That first raindrop was just the beginning. In seconds, the sky unleashed a torrential downpour, transforming the festival into a chaotic, muddy mess. Thunder cracked overhead, lightning split the sky, and the roar of rain drowned out everything else. Danielle and her friends were caught in the open, soaked to the skin, their festival outfits ruined. Tents flew, umbrellas flipped, and the wind whipped rain sideways. Communication was reduced to shouts and frantic gestures. But in the chaos, Danielle started to laugh, a genuine, hearty laugh at the absurdity of it all. The storm was wild, unstoppable, and completely out of their control. Instead of panicking, Danielle embraced the moment, finding humor in the madness. The festival had become a full-blown adventure. Sometimes the only thing you can do is laugh and let the storm wash over you. In that surrender, Danielle found unexpected joy. The day was no longer perfect, but it was unforgettable. As the storm intensified, Danielle's quick thinking kicked in. She grabbed her friend's hands and shouted, "We need to move, now!" They dashed through the mud, slipping and sliding, laughing at their own clumsy escape. Shoes were ruined, hair plastered to faces, but spirits stayed high. Spotting a sturdy merchandise tent, they sprinted for shelter, ducking inside just as thunder boomed overhead. Huddled with other drenched festival-goers, relief and laughter filled the cramped space. Danielle cracked jokes, wrung out her hair, and made light of their soggy predicament. "So much for waterproof mascara," she quipped, grinning. In that moment, she wasn't a celebrity, just a young woman making the best of a wild situation. The storm outside raged on, but inside, camaraderie and laughter kept everyone warm. Sometimes, the best memories are made in the messiest moments. Danielle's positivity turned a disaster into a story worth telling. Huddled under the tent, Danielle's resilience shone through. Like her character Davina, she faced chaos with humor and quick thinking. She kept her friends calm, turning fear into laughter and uncertainty into adventure. The storm was a test, not of magic, but of spirit. Danielle's leadership and positivity made her a real-life hero in the downpour. She proved that courage isn't just for the screen, it's found in how you handle the unexpected. The line between actress and character blurred, both resourceful, both brave. This wasn't a supernatural battle, but it was a challenge met head-on. Danielle's ability to find joy in the chaos inspired everyone around her. Sometimes, the most powerful thing you can do is laugh in the face of the storm. That's real magic. As the storm faded, sunlight broke through and a rainbow arched over the muddy field. Danielle and her friends emerged, soaked and smiling, triumphant after weathering the chaos. The festival was a mess, but the day was transformed, now a legendary adventure. Later, Danielle reflected on the experience with gratitude and wonder. The best moments, she realized, are often the ones you don't plan for. Life's real adventures happen when you embrace the unexpected. The storm wasn't a setback, it was a story, a memory, a burst of excitement. Danielle's spirit, resilient, joyful, and unafraid, shone through. For her fans, this story is a glimpse of who she truly is, not just an actress, but a vibrant, fun-loving soul. The day began with sunshine and ended with laughter, friendship, and a reminder to dance in the rain. Sometimes, the sky puts on the best show of all.